continues to play, of course. Seen some young players just sort of stop playing, I guess. We can actually throw up the dual screen because Optic Nation versus Denial. This S&D recovery is about to kick off. We'll full screen up Optic Nation versus Denial for now, and we'll hop back with that Elevate game when it gets a little bit interesting towards the end, 165 to 127. But as I said, full screen up with Optic Nation, and it's going to be TP on the attacking side with that bomb in hand.
Yeah, and you're going to see Zuma, he actually pushed the back. He was able to take out Karma, so that's actually a pretty big play because now the players from Nation don't know if he's going to go commit for a full flank or he's going to rotate back. And it actually turned out that he did rotate back, so they're going to be caught off guard a little bit. Teeb with a nice kill right there on attach, but still, you know, Nation never able to get a man advantage, always just trading these kills.
Yep, now 2 versus 2. In fact, we'll keep up that Elevate game. It's getting pretty close, 145 to 173. 2 minutes left in that one. What's that game on the right-hand side? Optic Nation versus Denial on your left. Swanee gonna make it a one-on-one. It's gonna be Swanee versus Saints. And little does he know, but he's actually gonna be to his left-hand side. Unfortunately, he is going to fall. And that is gonna be first round going in favor of Denial. 1.5 minutes left, Matt, of Hardpoint Solar, and 40 seconds left on the second to last hill. I feel like that second to last hill is just so crucial.
No, Solar. It is. It's the most important one on Solar, and yeah, you notice they just went 4 dead. It's going to be a difficult one for them to break. Study picked up 1, but there's no teammates in sight able to help him. No, AR holds that. That's pretty much game.
Yep. Essentially, and that's kind of a surprise. Well, yeah, I mean, I would favor Elevate in that series like we talked about earlier on, and honestly, I didn't really think AR would have it in them to pick up the hard point. I would have thought potentially Elevate could have maybe slayed out a little bit more, but look for Elevate to pick things up in that S&D. That game is now over, so we can full screen up Optic Nation versus Denial. It's going to be Replays who has that bomb, and he's going to be trying to plant over towards his bomb site. And
there you go for that quick scope.
Did he hit that? No, he didn't hit that.
No, he didn't hit it.
I was about to freak out. So oh, no, he wasn't ready. No.
I love the spot he's in, though.
Ooh, looking for kill. That's unfortunate. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Looking at some other games going on in the league right now. Nothing too crazy, but we will throw to them as they happen. Nice kills coming in from Nation there. That's going to make it 1-1. Overall, hope everyone is having a good day. So far in the chat, seeing lots of familiar names have been in the stream all day. You the real MVP, if that is you. Just
AR just won that first map, by the way.
AR just, yeah, officially they managed to win that one. So just to update, that's Rise 1-0 FaZe, Denial 1-0 Optic Nation, AR 1-0 Elevate, and Aware 1-0 Justice. So really those last two are the surprising results for me, and the first one too. Rise 1-up against FaZe, so this could potentially be the day of upsets, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's about time some of these teams started picking up wins. I mean, they need them pretty bad, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, you see Attach picking up 2 right there. Not a good start to that rush by Optic Nation.
Ooh, TP gonna clean up 1-0. That is Attach. Immediately gets shut down, so that's gonna leave Karma now 1-on-2. And Karma is at the back of the map right now with 59 seconds left. Doesn't have that bomb either, so really, a lot of work to be done here for Karma, but of course, a very talented individual. He's more than capable of clutching this up. Pulls out sniper rifle. Going to see play to the left-hand side. Misses the shot and is going to fall. That's going to be 2-1 now in favor of Denial.
Yeah, you know, he actually had a lot of time left. He was able to get all the way around by B. If he had went all the way around the outside, might have been able to pick this player off to his right, but Zuma with some great shots right there to finish off Karma. You know, I thought Karma was actually going to be able to pick up that player, but you know, just nice shots out of Zuma.
So 2-1. TP 5-2. Having a good start. Meanwhile, Denial, you got Zuma 4-2. Let's have a look at Zuma. He's going to have that sniper rifle out to kick things off. Goes for the shot. It's actually TP. I believe he was all the way back there, but TP not showing anything. Zuma is going to see him. Misses his shot. Gonna peek again. These TP crossed. Bomb already down though, Matt. Zuma is gonna clean up the first kill. That's Proofy. Gonna find the second. Not gonna clean it up though. So 3 versus 3 with 37 seconds left.
I thought he was gonna be able to pick up that second kill, but Karma doing a good job helping Teep right there. Just stay alive. So now just needs to watch this bomb. Just needs to control the area. But no, we talked about it yesterday during the 5K. Such a difficult area to control as soon as you get bombed down.
Swanee on your screens. Looking for some kills. Replays and Saints. Last up. 15 seconds left. Now it's replays 1-on-3. See if he can try and clutch this up. Play jumps to his right hand side. He's going to let him go. Looks towards the bomb. Gets the kill. 10 seconds left. Is someone going to be able to pick up the defuse? Yes, they are. That's going to be Karma. And he should have that one pretty comfortably. Oh.
Not as comfortably as you
okay.
thought.
All right. The animation came in. All right. Okay.
That was about 0.1 on the clock.
I was comfortable. It's comfortable.
I don't think
he had enough time to stretch his thumbs.
I don't think anybody involved in what just happened right there at a playing level was comfortable at all.
I was comfortable, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Carl can pick up that defuse and make it 2-2 here in Search and Destroy Recovery. TP's pushing that bomb site. Gonna get that bomb planted, and that's a very quick plant. No one from Denial. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say no one checks the bomb, but Replays does one better. Just managed to launch that nade over there. That's gonna pick up the kill. TP was very close to getting that bomb down though, so include that first blood with Saints getting the kill on Karma. We have a 2 versus 4. Proof struggling a little bit. 1-4. He's gonna be up with Swanee, who actually just falls. So now Proofy in a 1-on-4. This is not looking good for Nation.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Nation kind of wait out those nades on bomb and then kind of push up and plan, but they just kind of ran right up, tried to plan right away. You're gonna see Proof. He's gonna get shot at by a million snipers, eventually taken out. And no, like you said, Proof struggling a little bit in S&D right now.
Yeah, he really is. We were actually praising Proofy yesterday during the 5K, saying he's been known to struggle at Search and Destroy, but definitely picked it up last year. He's been pretty solid so far.
Yeah.
In Advanced Warfare, nothing sort of crazy happening in either a good or a bad way. Just doing his role on the team, very consistent, but struggling here in this one. Over to Denial. It's going to be attached with the bomb. Actually, let's see. Was that Zuma who had the sniper rifle? Let's see if he's going to pick anything up. There is going to be one player pushing attached, actually. Friendly fire. Killed Replays. Zuma's going to see the second. Pulls out the bow. 2 players going to be outside in that courtyard area. He picks up one. One player rushing behind him, though. 2 versus 3. Make that a 2-on-2. Zuma turns around, dashes to the side. Gonna get out of that one. Pulls out the sniper rifle, close range. No idea what was going through his mind there. He is gonna fall, and that now leaves Saints in a 1-on-2.
Yeah, and he's actually gonna spot one player. He's gonna take out Proof right there, but he's gonna get shot in the back. And they were almost able to clutch that. It was I believe it was a 2-on-4 with just Saints and Zuma alive, and then I believe they were able to pick up 2 players each. But Karma able to finish off Saints right here in pretty good position to do so. Would have been tough if he would have made it down into B, but Karma able to put him away. Nation will not go away in this S&D.
Oh, sticking with them. 3-3 so far. Meanwhile, elsewhere, FaZe are down 3-2 against Rise in Search and Destroy, and Justice are down 3-2 in Search and Destroy against Aware. So honestly, Matt, this is looking like a day of potential upsets in these 7 o'clock games. Not really going the way that we would have anticipated them to do. Nation already down a player in this round. Make that down 3 players. Swanee, 1-on-4, is going to clean up the first kill. That was Replays. One shot, though. Going to have to try and get out of this one. Player's going to be challenging him. Make that a 1-on-2. Swanee desperately trying to clutch this 1-on-4. Does fall, though. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, that was unfortunate right there. It would have been pretty sweet to see him pick up this last player, and then it would go down a 1-on-1, but he is taken out. Nation gonna lose that round. They have rounds like that though. They look so kind of. I think it's just because they have a new player. They're just trying some different things, like letting Swanee play positions that he's most comfortable in. But some of their strategy has been a little weird. I
feel like that's not the time to do it though. In the COD League, when Nation are already so far down, I know they haven't really had time to practice elsewhere, which is definitely an issue. You want to be able to practice as much as you possibly can. But Swanee actually recently arrived. They've had to try and play as much as they possibly can with Swanee. But yeah, you're definitely right. You can kind of see the way that they're playing. They're definitely trying some new stuff out. Replay is going to fall. Trade comes in. Zuma cleans up Proof. So Swanee and Karma going to be alive for Optic Nation. Going up against Attach Saints and Zuma. And Attach is going to try and get that bomb down. This is looking like a very good round for Denial as Swanee falls. That leaves Karma 1-on-3.
Yeah, and Zuma was in a great spot right there, trying to push that flank a little bit. They're able to finish off Karma. Gonna be Denial, 1 round away, Ben. Taking this 2-0 so far against Optic Nation. Not the start that Nation would want.
Yeah, Nation would have loved to be able to pick up this search and destroy. Would have been really key for them, of course, to try and level up this series, because you feel like a 2-0 Denial, Nation going up against Denial and 2 more respawns, CTF and Uplink, you're really going to be favoring Denial there, as you know, as we said, looking like one of the best teams on the game right now. Definitely one of the top 2, top 3, 100%. You know, FaZe looking pretty solid, although they are struggling right now. They're 4-4 in their search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, Denial definitely one of the best teams in the game. You see Zuma come out right off the bat, take out 2 players.
Wow.
Attached doesn't even matter. He's going to team kill Saints, and they are going to push Proof. His Proof, he's kind of hung out to dry by the rest of his team. Denial wins that last round pretty quickly there, Ben.
It was very quick. I'm not gonna lie. Nice plays coming in from Denial, and we'll actually just go straight over now to the FaZe versus Rise game. It's currently tied up at 4-4. Just full screen the FaZe game. Nothing else to see from that Denial Optic Nation game. 6-3, the final score.